Hey there! So today we have another review, and this is quite a label. This is a Thin Man Brewing Trial by Wombat, and this is a Galaxy Hopped New England IPA, 7%, and wow, that is a really close picture of whatever kind of rodent, some kind of rat, squirrel, or, oh, I guess wombat, sorry. Okay, so out of Buffalo, New York, we actually served a lot of this beer out of Randolph that I worked for in the Lower East Side, and also, we had one of their beers, actually, Decadent Ales. So, a familiar New York brewery for me. And somebody actually reached out on Instagram, was like, hey, you should review some of the beers. They're coming down to Florida. So, I assume they're being distributed by 12%. That's a lot of the reason why some of the cool beers end up coming down here from New York and the Northeast area. So, yeah, Buffalo Brewery. Apparently, in that area, just like, I know a lot of people, I mean, I consider New York City to be one of the beer cities in New York City, or New York, but there are a lot of breweries up the Hudson Valley area, and then also all the way out west of New York, in the Buffalo area. So, some great beer being produced in New York, but beer, anyway, talking about this one, and also found some what do they call them? Thingies. The mic floss, whatever you want to call them. Had them in the luggage somewhere after we moved and never found them. So nice that they're here now. But the beer comes in a wonderful straw color, like old, very pale beer. Pretty much full on haze. That's full on haze right there. Beautiful head, yeah. Really fluffy beer. A little bit chunky chunks. See a little bit of yeast dangling around there. But built a really wonderful head. It smells like the aromatic of like rose, that really like floral thing. A little bit of melon there. Sweet tangerine. It smells New England-y, not very quite distinct, but very hoppy and quite nice. Cheers. Okay. Oh, it's weird. It's New England for sure, but it's drinkable but different. That's so strange. It's like, that's what it is. It tastes like hop tea. There you go. It's a full-on IPA experience at 7%, but it has the flavor notes of like sort of a session New England IPA. In the sense that a lot of those beers are like sort of like hop water. Yeah, it tastes like hops steeped in water. It's like, I've had products like that, like hop tea and session IPA, session New England IPA, where it has that just like general hoppiness, a lot of like linalool kind of character. So it's like citrusy, bright, a little bit floral, a little bit of like hop pellet, hop green thing in the back end. A little bit creamy mouthfeel. It's like a crusher. It's nice. It's not that kind of like, it's got a nice kind of like, again, aqueous kind of mouthfeel to it. It's got to be medium to medium minus mouthfeel for New England IPA. For New England IPA, for sure, medium minus. Yeah, it's just generally hoppy, a little bit green, a little bit of like hop kind of character on the tongue, but not nothing of the hop burn. It just has a general kind of like hops / IPA thing. It's not very distinctive in the sense that, like, a lot of hops generally in New England IPA can express pure flavor. This just tastes like hop tea. Not in a bad way. Drinkable. It's nice. As for hop character, I lean on, like, again, what I'm smelling, tangerine, a little bit of like light melon character. Orange. Navel orange. A little bit hair sweetness. Definitely, I suspect, a good amount of like wheat / oat in here. Yeah, possibly, or for sure. Yeah, just a pretty New England IPA that accentuates hop flavor as in actual hops versus like, this tastes like fruity flavored hops. This for me gets a, it's nice. Crusher. Try to be a little bit more harsh on the ratings now, so let's go in the 87 on this one. This is Thin Man Trial by Wombat. Nice beer. Pretty tasty, very drinkable. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Let us know what you think about Thin Man. Later.